Have you ever been frustrated by having multiple windows open when all you want is a single, clean interface? If that sounds like you, stick around. Today we're diving into whether it's possible for Eclipse to only open one JFrame at a time. I totally get it. It can be really annoying when you run your project and find that old windows are still hanging around. You're not alone in this. Many developers face this issue when working with Java Swing. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, when I run my project a second time, can the previous JFrame close automatically before opening a new one? They want to know if it's possible to have only one JFrame open at a time. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So why does this happen? When you run a Java Swing application, each JFrame is an independent window. If you don't close the previous one, it will remain open, leading to clutter. Understanding how JFrame works is key to solving this issue. And don't go anywhere. I have a simple code snippet at the end that will help you manage your JFrames effectively. To ensure that only one JFrame is open at a time, the user should create a method to manage the JFrame instance. This method will check if the JFrame is already open before creating a new one. Next, the user should implement a way to close the existing JFrame before opening a new one. This can be done by adding a listener to the JFrame that will dispose of it when the user attempts to open a new instance. Now, the user can create a method to open the JFrame. This method will first check if the JFrame is already open, and if not, will create and display it. Finally, the user should test the implementation by running the project multiple times. They should observe that the previous JFrame closes automatically when a new one is opened. Fun fact, did you know that the first graphical user interfaces were developed in the 1970s? They were a game changer for how we interact with computers. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. One alternative solution is to create a server application that runs independently. Before starting your main application, you would launch this server. When you run your main application, it connects to the server, which then sends a message to close the previous instance of the application. If running a separate server seems complicated, you can integrate both server and client in the same application. When the application starts, check if the designated port is busy. If it's not, create a server. If it is busy, connect to the existing server and instruct it to shut down before opening a new instance. Let's take a look at another answer from another user. An alternative solution suggests using the terminate and relaunch command. This allows you to first stop the current debug target and then start it again, ensuring that only one JFrame is open at a time. That's the end of that answer. Let's see another perspective. One alternative solution is to use the relaunch plugin for Eclipse. This plugin can help manage your JFrame instances, allowing you to close the previous one before opening a new one. That's the end of that answer. Let's see another perspective. One user shares their experience running multiple JFrame applications simultaneously in IntelliJ IDEA. They mention that the previous JFrame does not close when a new one is opened. They also suggest considering IntelliJ IDEA for its similar user interface and shortcuts to Android Studio. Here's the code snippet I promised. Just remember to call dispose on your JFrame before creating a new one. This will keep your workspace clean and organized. And there you have it. Now you can run your project without worrying about multiple JFrames cluttering your screen. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips, and don't forget to check out our next video for more Java programming insights.